So yeah, display is that's a
I won't make you tell me what you did. That football injury. He's running around town. Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah. Oh, really? Awesome. She's got mileage for like years. That's good. Oh, paying it forward.
I can tell that leadership was.
Oh, wonderful. Well done. You work for him. Okay. He's watching to make sure he doesn't trip on anything else. Right?
Yeah, the other leg.
Yeah, that other leg needs some, needs some attention. I'm Peggy Conrad. Tom. Right up. You
Yeah. Waiting for the change. Make it to the game last night? Yeah, go to the games up here.
I was at a harvest dinner in Massachusetts. Tomorrow I'm going to New
We can start swaying.
Everybody say buble.
Buble. Oh my God. I know. Got in that shot. Is that it?
We hope that you're enjoying this format. Janet and I are very proud of our office, and it's newly decorated, and we've worked really hard to get it ready for all of you. So to do some business for the annual meeting, I would like to first recognize the past presidents that are here. And Bob Stewart is right here. Steve Sutton is here. Am I missing anybody else? Past presidents? No. Okay, so we are waiting for Laura Beth Hunley, who is our new incoming board member. But we also have Bonnie Kamiga from Updike, Kelly, and Spellacy, who is a new board member, and Angela Reed. Which one are you? Which is the real Angela Reed? Okay.
Figures I would bring my twin today, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. Everyone thought they had double vision. Yeah. So on behalf of Valerie Chase, who's our president, we want to thank you very much for coming, and Nathan, who is our incoming president. So the board of directors that are here, I'm going to go by my memory. Eric Trott is here. I'm going down the wall. Valerie, Angela Reed, and Bonnie Kamiga, Sean Gately, Daisy Paulus, Nathan Gomper, Steve Sutton, Lisa Houlihan, and Missy DiLorento. Did I forget anybody else? So, thank you all. And who just came in?
Becky from United Bank.
Becky from
Hi,
United
Becky.
Bank. So at this point, I'd like to turn it over to Chris Wardrobe. Chris is our chair of our Economic Development Committee, and the person who puts a lot of effort into and a lot of thought into the awards that we give every year. So with that, everyone has a champagne toast to our award winners, and Chris.
Hello everyone, Chris Wardrop, and we already made a decision that we're not going to toast and drink 6 times in a row. I'm an insurance broker and risk management advisor, so we're going to keep it real. We want to have a safe chamber, don't we? But thanks everyone for being here. This is a great portion of this event, because what we're really doing is we're getting, it's not even on this piece of paper, but we're getting to the core of who we are. It's all about connections. It's all about celebrating the good that's happening with our members. It's kind of recognizing the efforts that they're putting in, the amount of money they're putting into their various businesses and whatnot. And so, a long time ago, before I was part of the chamber, there were these economic development awards. And what does that mean? Well, it means that we wanted to nominate, and we as the chamber, different members, we wanted to nominate different not-for-profit members, municipalities, could be towns, It can be for-profit businesses. It could be a car dealership. It could be a law firm, okay? And it's for beautification, best new business, it could be corporate citizen, and even economic development, helping to, helping them grow while helping other members grow too. So we got together, and who is we, okay? I know Candace here was way too thoughtful in giving me some credit. We have a great group. Our committee, and I think about all the people who are here.
Yeah, just about everybody's here.
Exactly. I think about all the people who have helped to kind of further our mission. If you ever saw an agenda that we actually have our mission statement. I have not memorized it, but what I can tell you is that our group has energy. Our group is all about helping our members thrive in what can be a tough state. We're helping to push legislative initiatives, as you've seen us at these different events. And we're helping to try to make sure that our members are all connected. How do we connect? Well, it's in events like this. It's through the website. It's seeing the award winners. Thank you, Janet.
You're welcome.
Who are actually on the
Yeah,
website.
and right behind you, Nathan, on that screen, all the award winners, yeah.
It's through breakfast. It's through business after hours. It's through all these different ways, but it's a tough state. But together we can really do well. We're probably our live version of LinkedIn or something like that, right? We're all connected. Let's be friends here. So that's what we do, and that's our group. So I give, frankly, a lot of thanks to all the different people. I know they're behind me as well. Thank you for what we do. So with that in mind, we'll go through. We have 6 award winners, so it's pretty cool. And many of them are here right now, and that's even better.
Says let's drink.
To the winners.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, someone got president. Cheers.
All right, thank you very much. That was great. First winner, I personally nominated this business, even though I don't have a formal business relationship with them, but it's built around just observations over a number of years. And I almost call this the Triple Crown winner, because they could be the winner in several different categories. But the company name is CNC Software, and Mark is here, and I think another
Heather, yeah.
Thank you for being here. The reason I nominated them, and I think many of you would just nod your heads and you'll know this. You think back that, one, they've hosted legislative breakfasts at least a couple times. They donated food and beverage, but more importantly, they acted as a conduit in a very convenient location to allow legislators who affect all of us and us get together to try to push forward different types of initiatives and try to make sure that we have a big voice. And it's really difficult in Eastern Connecticut to have a big voice, right? So that was one area. They allowed an event just recently for Hockin Valley Community Council to help them out, to really kind of help propel them financially, to help others. Because if you know Hockin Valley Community Council, they do so much for so many different individuals. And that was another one. And when you look at just driving, how many people here, show of hands, who have actually been to CNC Software?
Oh, it's an awesome place, yeah.
Solar panels.
Pretty amazing.
Exactly. So,
Heather, and then the invite now.
Door's always open. Come on over.
so when you think about when you first take that right-hand turn and you go into their location, you do see solar panels. You see these nice barns. Kind of take the turn to the left. You see happy employees. I don't know if they were happy when they were leaving or coming. But no, we were inside, right? We were inside and they were happy. And that's important. And just as important, and this is the financial reality, they've grown. They've grown despite a tough economy. They have great products, they have great services. I received a personal tour after one of the legislative breakfasts, which was really cool. And for those reasons, we put the nomination forth. It was easily accepted. And I just wanted to thank you and congratulate you for economic development, beautification, as well as corporate citizenship.
Triple Yeah, and then we can take your picture. Thanks. The Triple Crown.
There you go.
Thank you.
Heather,
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
yeah.
You guys want to come in here, or do you want to take this?
Yeah, let's take one, please, for the website. Yeah, thank you. Nice, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're
Yeah,
quite welcome.
congratulations.
So our second award winner is Carter Chevrolet for Economic Development. And do we have Mr. Larrabee?
Yep, Jonathan's here.
All right, John, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. When you think about what it takes to move a location, when you think about the amount of money it takes to create something new, it's not easy. You don't see that many, any type of business do that, but especially in the auto dealership. We really appreciate you coming to Vernon. I grew up in Vernon also, so I think that's pretty cool. And so with that in mind, we have an Economic Development Award for you. And when we think about the employees that you have who will now come to Vernon, some of them already were in Vernon, but it's that dedication, that spirit, that commitment as a member that we really appreciate, and it really kind of is the testament to who we are. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have another bottle of champagne, so cheer away.
Not too good.
Cheer away. Want to do a shake here?
Sure, why not?
Yes, okay, thank you, good picture.
All right, thank you again.
Thank you.
So there's been a nomination for more frequent toasts. All in favor?
Every day.
So one of my favorite people on the committee we'll talk about. The next award winner for economic development is the Community Voice Channel. And I think Elaine is here and right behind
Camera.
the camera right now. You know, they say much can be accomplished with good communication. And I think that is literally the bullseye of what the Community Voice Channel actually is. Many of you have probably seen Lori Spielman and Joyce Stilley of Bolton. They have their regular updates on what's happening in Bolton and over in Ellington. And that wouldn't happen if it wasn't for CVC, as we will say.
And
right?
Kathy Austin also does
Oh,
an
that's right.
hour once a month.
That's right.
What town is she from, Elaine?
Down in
Kathy?
Oh,
Sprague.
To Sprague,
Catherine
yeah.
Oh, it's Sprague, okay.
Yep.
It's like no wonder
just
it's
happened to know.
County.
But also, they're volunteering a lot of different hours to help. They've helped students with different types of studio type of education. You helped with a full-length film for a student at Ram High School, and just really the desire to try to help so many different people. You have been always open to say, hey, if you need help, if you need some exposure with this, whether it be a town or a business or whatnot, that is something that we have always welcomed. So with that in mind, we have an award for economic development that goes to Community Voice Channel.
Yep. Nick,
This is Nick. Nick, you want to introduce yourself to this
Oh,
team?
I'm Nick Levine. I'm the executive director of Community Voice Channel. So,
And the general manager, right?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of the same thing.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, here we go.
Do a formal picture.
Yeah.
You want to hold this?
Ready?
All right.
Okay, ready? Okay,
All right.
great, thank you, I appreciate that.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
All right, thank you.
Next on our list, from the place where I graduated college, is Nathan Hale Inn and Conference Center for beautification. Many of you know Nathan Hale Inn and Conference Center, and I was very fortunate to get to know Kimberly earlier this evening, and also Missy Di Loretto right here, who I found out both have been there for a good number of years. We'll leave it at that, right? So they know what's going on there. Nathan Hale Inn, it's a very important hotel because it's probably the only one of its kind up in that general area. And again, and kind of underscore what Carter did, there's a significant investment that goes into try to take it to the next level, to continue to have people look at it as a major asset, to make sure that people are using the pavilion for their weddings and their receptions and all that, and to keep up the occupancy. And again, it's a tough economy, and so to be able to invest that time and the effort is super important. So we really appreciate it, and for beautification, we have an award for Nathan Hale. Like, come on. be on the side.
Wanna be in the middle?
Oh, I don't want to be the center.
Good.
Oh, that's
Oh.
great.
I was looking at wrong camera. I was looking at that one to take our picture.
I know.
Okay, we're all good, okay. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Sorry.
Nice.
And so our next to last award goes to a municipality. And this is the one that I grew up in, and we're fortunate to have Sean Gately here from the town of Vernon. And this category is for corporate citizen, but really the town of Vernon probably could be, an award winner in almost every category. And the nomination was built around the commitment, which I think has actually been an increased commitment each one of the last several years for the July in the Sky event. And how many people have actually seen the fireworks in Vernon? Show of hands, again.
Oh my gosh.
Best anywhere.
Thank you. And Nathan said it best, the best anywhere.
It's a whole day of fun, really.
It really is.
It starts in the afternoon.
It really is. And what the town of Vernon is doing is, not only is it a significant financial investment, I don't know if anyone's ever hired out a fireworks contractor, I personally haven't, but it's really expensive. The insurance costs, I know, it's really crazy. At the same time, the number of volunteers, the number of CERT team members, the police, fire, Department of Public Works. If you look around, if you're either downtown in Rockville, you're over Henry Park, you're in the surrounding areas, because again, we have thousands of people that are kind of like all coming together for several hours, or maybe for up to a day. It shouldn't ever be treated lightly. The commitment by the mayor, by the town administrator, Sean and the whole team is very, very impressive. There are a lot of towns regionally that are pulling away from these types of events. They either don't want to do it, but I think in most cases there's a fiscal reality that they feel like that's going to push them over the edge. But the town of Vernon has pushed really hard to make sure that this is a premier event. It has really showcased the downtown Rockville area. It's helped all the different merchants. It's helped literally restaurants from this entire area. And for those reasons, we wanted to nominate the town of Vernon and really appreciate what you've done. Congratulations.
And actually, it's a good time to mention the Rockville Expo next week as well in the town of Vernon. Okay, I got it. Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm not sure what I did, Carla. Okay, I got it. Okay. I got it. I had the video.
Oh, she recorded you?
And our last award goes to Updike, Kelly, and I think it's Spellacy or Spellacy. Spellacy, got it on the first try, for economic development. Many of you know the name, but we have Bonnie here who really anchors a new location right up in Mansfield. But they're a very prominent law firm. They have done great things, not just to expand their own operations, but what they've also done is they've helped to push different types of initiatives with, there's been some entrepreneurship programs. They are connected with NERAC. They are connected with UConn. They have essentially tried to help both individuals, families, and most importantly, some of these small incubator technology businesses, technology companies, and other types of businesses around area, help with smart advice, legal advice, and push things forward so that those businesses can grow. Those businesses either are or could be members of the chamber as well. Those businesses use a lot of different services of our members. So in a lot of ways, you're acting as a catalyst, and we really appreciate that. So for economic development, we have an award for you.
Thank you. Thanks.
And with that, let's do one final big toast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we pop the other cork?
It's up to you, Executive
Before the
Director.
night is through, yes.
Let's pop.
To the winners.
Cheers.
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 And to all the members.
You're welcome to have some, but I just didn't want you to sip on. Thank you, Chris. for chairing, and thank you for doing all the work with it.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
everybody.
All right.
Please
Say
continue.
congratulations to Chris for all.
Oh,
Yes, thank you.